Gonna work out well with natural light.
Hey everybody.
Hey guys, I am Sarah with Funkified.
And Chris with FunkyBrims, and welcome to FunkyBrims Live.
In our new store.
In our new store.
Yay.
Yeah.
And so the lighting is a little weird, but we're working with it. So our faces look weird, but look what looks good.
The hats absolutely
look good. All right, I'm gonna start sharing it, and there you go.
Yep, absolutely. So we'll let her start sharing, and we'll wait for everybody to jump on here. Let's see here. There we go. All right. So welcome everybody. Hello, Alan. Everybody's kind of jumping on here. Appreciate that. Hey, Scott. Nice seeing some of you guys who were here just last weekend for the FunkyBrims meetup. And so here we are. You guys know what the store looks like, but we're kind of showing off different parts of it each week or whatever. And so again, we are FunkyBrims. We are now in our own standalone store in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Opened last Saturday. We've been inside Funkified right across the street. And so now here we are. We got a lot of fun things tonight. We're going to show some new caps you hadn't seen before. A couple of them were out at the meetup, so they may have been bought up, somewhat. They kind of got first shot at some of those, and then we'll show some other new ones tonight as well. Some Alfonso d'Este ones, which are great, super nice caps, which we thought would be here for the live for the meetup last week, and one or two of them showed up, and those all sold out. We've got a bunch of more great ones to show tonight, and then some new City Sport ones as well. So. Hello, Steve. Couple of Steves there. Welcome everybody from YouTube as well. Most of you will be on Facebook, and you'll see. How do you buy from us? Well, you can come into the store here in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, as we've already talked about. You can also go to FunkyBrims.com, and then there's also QR codes in one corner or the other, depending on sort of how your screen is laid out. And so there we go. And FunkyBrims.com. You'll see how all these ones that we're going to be looking at tonight are on the live. Also, the very first post up there will show you the link to it. And then the code tonight, there is 15% off, live 15 for 15% off all the caps, except the new Alfonso ones we're going to show off. We're calling them restocks. Some of them are restocks. Some of them are ones you hadn't seen before. One of them we're just kind of curious. A couple of them we're just kind of curious what you think. We may bring back later as well. But those are kind of priced to sell as they are. And Mikey asked a great question. I'm going to jump here. Keep the comments coming. Every comment is an entry into a drawing. We'll give away a free cap of your choice at the end. Mikey asked, do you have any pinstripe caps coming like the Mia Moore collab? So I'll talk about that for a second. You guys may remember that we went to Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago. And we met with some, among other things, we met with some fabric suppliers. And actually, this week I have ordered pinstripe in 3 different colors. I like the pinstripe as well. So, do we have any right now? We have the Speakeasy ones from Boston Scally. Other than that, no. But a little bit of patience, and we're going to come out with some great things. I've got some great plans for some pinstripe caps later this year as well. So that's a great question. Wasn't planted. Just Appreciate you being on there. Matt said, I want to see how much fun his wife had Saturday. 2 stores are amazing. Appreciate that. Visit Broken Arrow. Let us know you're coming. We're now 2 stores kind of right next to each other. A lot of you, it's great to see you guys talking to each other. It's great when you met somebody face to face and you know them. I'm going to guess we probably had 40 or 50 people out of these groups out of town here last weekend all together.
2,900 total.
Yeah, and then they kind of did the metrics on it, and they had 2,900 people here total for the event last weekend. Up and down the whole kind of block here, which was great. And so, hello Ohio, Chris. And then I know some of you had some weather going back or whatever, but it was a lot of fun. We were tired. It was grand opening here for this store, in addition to a lot of other things. So. If you go to the FunkyBrims Live, again, the very first post up there on this, if you're on Facebook, will take you. QR code, if you're here and can see it, will. And then otherwise, just go to FunkyBrims.com. There should be a link to the live. You'll see everything we're talking about tonight. So I will say we have the meetups. This was the meetup T-shirt. We sold it last weekend, but wanted to make it available to you guys as well. This was one made by Hales for us. So it says FunkyBrims and Hales on the back. It kind of give you a good look there. You know, kind of got the red-haired girl there. A little bit St. Patrick's Day theme, but I would wear it all year round myself. So these are out there, $35. We also had banners from Hales. Same sort of thing. The FunkyBrims going down to the Hales there. You got the car, got the girl, got the hat, which is actually the hat that we did with Laird, the hooligan patch. And so those are both out there and available for everybody to buy. And yeah, we'll also start getting into some new caps. So again, we've got a few new caps to show, and then we've got a lot of sort of one-off from Alfonso where we don't have them in all sizes. We tended to have them here for the event that was here last weekend. Didn't make it in time, so I thought I would go ahead and show you guys first. But first we're going to do some new ones. These are from City Sport. These are great caps made in Belgium. And yeah, so order the shirt, Patrick. They're out there. And
here the hats, just because the lighting's a little off here.
Lighting's a little off.
It is perfect in your computer, but on mine it's washed out. So some of these, we might have to just change where we're at every week a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to change it around. So this one is the graffiti pop. You can kind of get an idea of the pattern there if you want to show it. These will be, every one of them will be a little different. These are patchworks. You can see there's kind of multiple panels there on top. Just kind of see it's got little graffiti, some pictures of ladies there, some words, whatever. These are super fun, super thin. These are all cotton, but super thin prints for summer. And this one is the graffiti pop.
Not too thin.
Not
it's cotton.
It's cotton.
Right,
yeah.
right.
I mean, it's definitely a summer hat though.
Yeah.
City Sport, made in Belgium. City Sport's one of the great hat makers of the world. They do a lot of great caps. Yeah, this one's nice and loud. Absolutely. Can you still get that City Sport cap with the dogs? No, we sold out of that last year. We did a couple of these patterns last year, and that one sold out, and so can't get any more of those. Sarah's going to have to show her. Sarah's wearing.
I will. I'm going to hit the lights a little different here.
All right. All right. Yeah, we'll do the best we can to get the lights going. Maybe let's kind of lean over a little bit. Just kind of see there. Again, I'm trying to figure this out a little bit in the new store, but at least here, let me know if you guys are seeing it okay. But there are some good pictures online. Again, this one is the graffiti pop, and if you need some other good pictures of it, it'll be online as well. So that one is out there from City Sport. These are $86. That code Live15 will work on these for you. These are dropping. We need to make sure these are all gone live. If you go to the live event, make sure they're all live there. So should be. Give us just a second. We'll get that live here. Again, we're trying things a little bit different tonight, but yeah, all of those will be out here. So just kind of everything on the live. Let's go ahead and make it active. All right. So sorry about that. Whoever's looking for it, but we'll
limited quantity ones as well.
Yeah, just go ahead and make them all live there. So yeah, great summer caps. The other one is.
You want to see mine?
Yep. You want to come show yours? We'll both put ours on at the same time.
The linen line, sage and oat.
Yep. Go ahead and make that live. Yeah, go ahead and make everything live. That's kind of at the top there.
It's not at the top. That's what I'm asking.
Of the live event should be okay. Well, close to the top. So
weirdly, in this camera and where we're standing, this is like the best lighting we've ever had. It's amazing and it's super clear. On my computer, when I'm watching it, someone is right, like it was overexposed and it's whiting out. So we're gonna have to really we're gonna have to figure that out because it's a new store and the whole front is natural light. So all of this coming in right now is actually just from outside because it's so bright outside.
Yeah, we got all the lights turned off in here trying to keep it from washing out.
It's really dark in here for us. So it's really weird. But this is a super cool hat. Actually, this is one of my favorite ones. We're going to show that. If you can see it, there's a boom box, there's cassette tapes.
Playback Summer. And you can kind of see both of them. They're going to be slightly different, same kind of print there. But, just a super fun print. You're going to have everything.
Very retro. It's very funkified, honestly.
Yeah. Boom boxes to guitars
keyboards.
To, I see what looks like a Game Boy to me right there in the middle of it.
Yeah.
As well. But that may be like what was the thing that when Apple used to have
iPod?
The iPod,
iPod.
right? Before they just made it all part of your phone. Right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's probably what that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I saw Game Boy personally, but you know, you can kind of see
Alan,
all the different things there.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do we still have that hat?
If you turn the camera slightly so the outside light isn't reflecting out the window, maybe better. Yeah.
What window?
Yeah. The window behind us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's go this way. Like
Yeah.
that?
We can keep
I
moving.
don't know. Oh, I'm gonna hold on. I don't want to knock it off. Let me go over there.
Yeah.
Keep going. Whoops, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kick it right off.
It looked like we were in two different locations there. They said.
Oh.
Let me get this. Just I think because you had the corner behind you. So there we go.
So let's scoot the mirror over this way, and then you can pick up your hats or whatever.
Yep. Got it. All right. So
see if that works. I mean, I can even like we have a light. Like that didn't work, did it?
Yeah. Maybe
see how bright that is? That's crazy.
Yeah. Turn it down, the brightness down just a little bit. Put it on a little bit and see what happens. So
I know we're playing just.
There, I think that looks pretty good actually. A little bit.
Well, but see what you're seeing isn't what they're seeing. That's
Yeah.
your camera or your computer's amazing, but nobody else's is. Mine's not either.
Yeah.
Like there we go.
So all right. Well, let's go see what yours look there. Where are those lighting people? I know, Johnny. That's what I'm thinking. Where are the lighting people when you need them? So anyway, we can come back to these as well a little bit later. I think you guys will see. Did want to go ahead and show the new linen line. So, you know, we did the linen line in indigo a few weeks ago, which is going to look like this cap right here. I think everybody can probably see that pretty well. Sold those and we've restocked some of those as well. New linen light tonight is going to be sage and oat. So this one right here, so it's going to be a little bit lighter, mainly beiges, a little bit of a green in there, a lighter green. So there we go. You can kind of see the green and the tans and a little bit of gray in there. So yeah. So let's see. Live 15. Would you check the code Live 15 and make sure holograms checked on that too?
The code is not active.
Nah, well, that could be. There was a lot going on here in the store as we were getting ready for it. So in my normal quiet time to check and double check all this kind of stuff, like we probably needed to. But that's good. Again,
how long do you want it active?
Just make it active. And
just today?
No, just we can put an intake later. Just make it active.
Got it.
And so this one is the sage and oat. And again, trust me, this is going to be more of a tan stripe right here. And so there we go. Let's try with those front lights on again. So anyway, we'll get this figured out. May not try it back here in this corner again, but we'll make it for tonight. And so appreciate everyone there. So Mikey's asking, how's business in the store? It's been very busy. Last Saturday for the grand opening was very busy. Sunday was busy. You know, Monday was fairly busy, and then for St. Patrick's Day, Tuesday was really busy in here as well. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, the green on the wall, it's a great color. So we may just have to figure out a different way to do this. But Mark says hit the dressing room. That's our favorite room in here, isn't it? It's Sarah's favorite room for sure. Mine as well. So you know, it's a lot of fun. And then also wanted to show the linen wheel. So this one is restocked again. So all the sizes are back out there. I think this is already, you know, I think we dropped it like 4 weeks ago, and we've already restocked it 4 times. And so, you know, we've already got another one on the way. But the linen wheel in indigo, this is just a great cap that's going to be 100% linen, made in Italy for hologram. See the different shades of blue and gray there.
Everything is active and the code is live now.
All right. So yeah, you guys can try again. The code Live 15. Sorry about that. Should be all active now. And there we go. So everything except these one-off Alfonsos that we're going to show a little bit later. And so yeah, this linen wheel is awesome. You know, these in both of the colorways. We also have the the plum there. And this one is a lot of fun as well. You got purples and oranges. You kind of got a light orange and a bright orange, bright purple and light purple. And everybody, loves the purples. This is another great one we look at in person as well. And so this one is the linen wheel in indigo. And then the linen wheel in violet. That's violet. I said plum. We got a plum coming a little bit later, but that's the linen wheel in violet. And so this one is out there, and it's available in all sizes again as well. So both of those are great caps. Both of those are going to be $64. Again, that code LIVE15 will work on that. It's going to knock roughly $10 off, something like that. And so, going to be down about $54. I think I forgot to mention earlier, all the prices that we quote will be shipping included. And so those are, no additional shipping on top of any of those.
You're kind of keeping.
All right.
I'm just moving things forward to bounce off the lights.
All right. Sounds good. We'll get this figured out.
No, it looks great. It looks great.
Looks good now?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
We just need to be in the dark.
Okay. We can do that.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I can brighten you up a little bit, but I think overall.
No, I was more like just trying to read some stuff here, but that's fine. We'll just go with it. The herringbone plaid. So this is one that we dropped, I think, a week or 2 weeks ago. This one had sold out in a couple of them. I just saw Rob mentioning that. The herringbone plaid is, this one is great. Those of you who are flat cap people or just, like a little bit brighter colors, we restocked this one and some ones that sold out as well. So you got, some blues, you got some nice, pinks to, almost like a, burgundy and, I'd almost say like an orange, if you will, there. So kind of all the spring colors wrapped into one, the herringbone plaid. And this one is $54. Again, with the discount, you're going to take roughly $8 off of that. So you're looking at $46, shipping included. Nice 100% linen cap, made in Italy. We brought it over from Paris, from Hologram. Is in Paris, but this is a great cap. Again, that one has been restocked as well. And so that's all. Those are all restocked. And the other one that I wanted to show you guys know that I'm a big Jimmy Buffett fan. And we had the Buffett, which was our best-selling cap, I don't know, 2 or 3 summers ago now. And then we had the Jimmy, and we had the Coral Reef. We were able to restock some on the Coral Reef. The rest of them are going to be largely sold out. Jesse, real quick, we'll go back. There is a little bit of a salmon color in that. So there's a lot of different colors in it. This one's actually more of a gold. You got blues, salmon, orange, reds, burgundies, that sort of thing. But the Coral Reef, so this one, we're going to have some new sort of Jimmy Buffett themed caps at some point pretty soon. That's going to, it blows me away how nice I like those. But before too long, yeah, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. I always have a clock somewhere in here that's just going to be, without a, it's going to be broken, not working, just, a clock that says 5 o'clock all the time. So it makes me, makes me happy to see the 5 o'clock there. Let's see, a couple of LED lights on each side will brighten the whole back section up. So yeah, maybe we need a little more light behind us. That's what it is. We'll figure the lighting out. We're trying something new and different here. And so we'll get that figured out there. My brother says fins up. Yeah, absolutely. We got some tickets. We're going to go see the Coral Reefer Band, of course, minus Jimmy, but the Coral Reefer Band with everyone that's on there. I think we're going to go see them in Arkansas. And I forget what month it is. Is that April, I think? I think it's April. Yeah.
I thought it was July.
No, it's April. Yeah. It's right before the Hales meetup. We're going to go like that week before. It's like a Tuesday night in Arkansas. That's April. Yeah.
I might maybe get some stuff figured out for that.
Yeah. So there we
tell Jerry that we refunded his because the coupon code didn't work when he did his purchase.
Yeah. So yeah, Jerry, we went in and Sarah's already done that and gone in and gave you a discount on there. So yeah, there's no more getting the Buffett, no more getting the Jimmy, but this Coral Reef, we're able to do it. This was kind of the third one in that series. And so those are out there. Got some great sort of pins there. And so there we go. There's the Coral Reef. We'll go back real quick here for those of you who had some new people join in. We had the Graffiti Pop, which is this one right here. This one is by City Sport. They're all going to be a little bit different, kind of a patchwork, but you can get kind of a vibe of all the sort of fabrics that are in it. So that one is the graffiti pop. And then we had the playback summer, which is going to be this one right here. A lot of kind of musical instruments, that kind of stuff in it for the playback summer. And then the other new one tonight so far is the linen line in the sage and oat. And oat, I'm sorry, there it is. So this one is going to have, some kind of greens, all kind of muted colors, if you will. That's probably a good look at the color there. This one is going to be more of a tan. So great looking cap, just like the other linen lines. And then the linen wheel as well. This is the linen line in blues. And then we have the linen line in indigo, which is this one right here. Restocked again. You guys keep buying it, which is great. We keep restocking it. And so that's a great thing about some of the holograms is we can restock those. And then we also got a few new ones in and the sizes that we're getting low in the linen line violet, which is oranges and purples. That's a lot of fun as well. All right, so let's move on to take a look. I guess we'll do real quick. Cap of the week this week is going to be one of the ones. This is the third summer we've had these, and they keep selling really well. The cap of the week is going to be the Cool Wind. It's going to be $48 before the discount, so take another $5, $7. It's going to end up being about $40, shipping included. And these are absolutely great caps. Cap of the week, the Cool Wind. It's going to be in 5 colors. They're all going to be kind of laid out the same. This one is going to be blue. You have to trust me on that. That's navy blue. And you can see all of these are going to, it's a very, sort of mesh material there. This is going to be... it's a poly cotton blend because it's going to have some stretch to it. You can kind of see the texturing in it. Maybe you can kind of help show that there. So this is the Cool Wind. This one is in blue. And that's a better way to see probably the texture there. And they're all going to have this sort of plaid underneath. So you can kind of see the plaid on the brim there, which is always going to be a coordinating color. And then underneath there, super thin liner. Cool Wind, some of the 6-panel, and you'll be able to, it's just a nice summer cap. And so we have that one in the navy blue. I'm going to hold that for a second. Or hold it up.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. We have the blue. We have the crisp beige, which is this one. All right, put that one down. Crisp beige is that one, and you kind of show the plaid that's underneath it. It's pretty similar. Got some blues in it, and that sort of thing as well.
It goes all the way around.
Yeah. You have it in the fresh green. And again, all of these are $48 before any discount. Boy, that's the...
Well, it's your camera's adjusting.
There we go. So there, it's more of an olive green. If you see it. There we go. That's probably a better...
It looks great.
Yeah, but it's an olive green.
Trust us.
Trust us. Look at the pictures on there. That's going to be better than what we're getting tonight. And we won't shoot back here again for these lives.
Well, we just need to practice the lights. That's all.
Yeah. Black one, and so that one is just going to be your normal black.
But still, it has this band around it.
Yeah, it has a band around it. A little bit of colors. Goes with a lot of different things. Great summer caps. Throw it on, every day. And then last but certainly not least is the light gray. So that one that's about how it looks there. So that is light gray. Again, one of those, wear it with black t-shirts, wear it with whatever you want to. With the light gray, you got the same sort of plaids under there. So all 5 of those, cap of the week this week, we restocked them in a lot of different colors. Somebody complimented your nice green nails there.
My nails. Oh, that was for the. Oh, look how white. Look, I'm a really white person. That's ridiculous. Thank you. Those were for the meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah, and great with the t-shirts. Yes, and then the hats in the back look great. The lighting on those hats in the back look amazing. Those are those are women's hats. So we have the denim hats, and then what is that? Is that the Almafi back there?
Yeah.
The blue one is the Almafi women's hat.
Women's cap. Those of you who are looking for it, this one's going to be the women's shape that we like. There's also an Amalfi men's, Amalfi Cruiser. So that one's kind of a women's shape. It kind of pops down. You kind of end up, wearing it a little bit more like this, if you will.
Yeah.
All those women's ones are back there.
And they're all online. All the women's caps are online as well.
Absolutely. All right, so let's look at some Alfonso real quick. Some of the ones, these are only available. I'm going to absolutely cheat on this because, so the deal with these is they have some that are just ready to wear. Somebody else canceled an order. They'd already made it, whatever it is. We were able to get, quite a few of these in. And so they were, some of them are ones we've had before. Some of them are ones we're looking at bringing in this fall. Whatever. But one of the most requested caps we ever had, we sold out real quick on it, is this Nightwave. So this is the Nightwave. And this one, at least when we started here, we had some 59s and 61s in it. And this one is going to be a really interesting, that is leather. That is rough side out leather. And so you can see it's got kind of a darker blue underneath, a lighter blue on the top. This one is probably a little bit lighter than the first batch we've had. Of course, being leather, every batch can be a little bit different. It's got a nice blue band around it there. A nice, solid blue leather brim. This one is called the Nightwave, and it is out there. Got the great liner. This one is Alfonso and FunkyBrims on there. And so that one is out there in a couple of sizes, the Nightwave. And I'll just kind of wear that one for a minute because this is one of my favorite caps. It really is.
What was the striped one that you just talked about? The
striped one we just talked about. So the linen line, I'm assuming, is probably what we're talking about. We have the linen line, and that is the sage and oat, and then the indigo. And so both of those are out there. This one is new tonight. This one is restocked tonight. So got a couple of those. And so I think that's probably the striped ones you're talking about.
And is the smooth side of the leather on the inside?
It would be, but you're not going to see that. It is, this one is the liner, on there, assuming the suicide's inside, checked under the liner, obviously. This one is Italian leather, super soft, It's obviously been kind of dyed twice, if you will, the tips and whatever. This is a very fancy leather, and this one is $140. And again, just have a couple of these in, and we'll try to get some more next year as well. But just had a chance to get a few of them, so I decided to get the ones I could in that. So that one is the Nightwave. Moving on, we also have a gray leather. So this one is, let's see, the gray leather. We have some 57s, 59s, and 61s in this one. And so this one is going to be another kind of fancy treatment to the leather. This one's almost going to be looking like a weathered leather, if you will. So same kind of liner inside, Alfonso, 57, 59s. This one is $120, so a little bit less. But just kind of a great design there. It's the last leather one we'll have here. But a couple others. And so this one is just a great, throw it on with blacks, whatever it is. Got a little bit of blacks and a little bit of grays in it. And so that
Do
one.
they run
Do what?
small or big?
They're going to run pretty true to size. I mean, this is, again, our line is made by Alfonso. And so it would be the same as these. And so
I think we actually will do it in the changing room. We can make that our own little room.
that would be pretty sweet to do it in there, actually. So that's a beautiful room.
Yeah, because this is not going to work again.
Yeah, no,
We're getting spied on too.
Yeah, well, people from outside. Yeah, somebody's wearing a hat. He obviously wanted to come in and buy one, but we closed already, so we'll be around. So yeah, the weathered look. This one is really cool, and
Can they be stretched?
they can be stretched a little bit, and it's going to be, it's going to be, the leather's not going to stretch as much as some of the fabrics do. I mean, for instance, the cool wind, if you will. These are almost like an elastic kind of material, if you will. And so those are obviously going to stretch more of the leather. Just got to take the leather a little slower. You're not going to want to steam it like you would some of them, that sort of thing. So that one will take a little bit longer. More Alfonso here. Didn't want to go. I saw somebody ask again. The T-shirts. This one was the meetup T-shirt. They are out there, as well as the banner, which I had a banner over here, but it moved.
I'll get it in a minute.
This one is the t-shirt, and then I'll kind of give you a good look here at the back. Again, and it's going to say Hales at the bottom as well. So it's kind of a Hales and FunkyBrims t-shirt. And that's the meetup t-shirt, and that's out there as well. We do have some Shelby tees in stock as well. If you just search on our website, again, funkybrims.com, for Shelby tee, and we spell it out. So TEE in blue. We have some of those in stock as well. So let's see. Plum plaid. This one we're going to have in 57, 58, and 59. This is a really pretty material, plum plaid. So it's going to be a plum purple and then a turquoise in it. And the
Nightwave is sold out.
The Nightwave is sold out. So it tells me the Nightwave is sold out. So those are all gone. But this one, again, we've still got some more coming. This one is the plum plaid, and 57, 58, 59 in this one. We're about to get to one we have in almost all the sizes, so hold on if you're smaller sizes, whatever it is. But it's the plum plaid. Left the papers in this one because this one's not going to fit me either. But it's got the nice. All these are going to have the thinner linings in it. Alfonso Dest and the FunkyBrims tags in it. And so this one is the plum plaid, and the plum plaid is $82. So plum plaid.
What material is it?
This one is going to be, you look at it, which there's no way to see. This one is going to be, it is a majority wool with a little bit of poly in it as well. A lot of the Italian fabrics do have a little bit of poly in it just because they're trying to do something different with it than just, have the wool, and you get some of the colors and you get some of the sheen, but adding a little bit of poly to it. And so, almost all of these will have a little bit of poly, but they're going to be vast majority wool or cotton. We have this one is all sizes from 55 to 62, except 61. Is going to be the orange and green plaid. And so this one is going to be 100% virgin wool, really thin liner in it. It does have a real leather underside on the brim there, kind of a suede. And so I'll put this one on. This one is going to be a flat cap, again, by Alfonso. Orange and green plaid. This is going to be $88. Trust me, that is green that you're seeing there. And there's pictures out there on the website. That's probably a better representation right there. So mainly orange, a little bit of green showing through. So you got all your nice Irish flag colors there as well. So we got this one in all the sizes from 55 to 62, except for 61. Yeah, I know, Scott, but this one, I think you could probably make this one work as well if you wanted to. So there we go. This one is the orange and green plaid. And then I'm interested to see what you guys think about this one. This one we only have in 57 and 59. This is one that we're looking at bringing back and doing something fun with for Halloween. We're able to bring a couple of them in. I'd probably do it in a newsboy and a flat. This one's a 6-panel. I'm not even going to come close to fitting on my head. But we're going to call this the orange and black claw. So look at that. The orange and black claw. Again, 57s and 59s. This one is $98 in this. Kind of look at how it shines. Yeah, a little fire, I guess. To me, it's almost like you had something from Halloween. Give it the good claw there.
Yeah.
I'm going to show that one a little.
Yeah.
So that orange really kind of shines there.
It's really cool. This is a cool one in person.
Great fabric.
But I don't think you wear it for Halloween. Like, only Halloween.
No, not only
like
for Halloween,
all year.
but I think it would make a nice, sort of Halloween, hat as well. So yeah, that one, and yeah, it is also like orange flames or something like that. I love this hat. This one is $98. Again, the orange and black and orange cloth. We could get this in all the sizes we would have, but we've made.
Yeah, that's a specialty material.
Very specialty material. I don't even know what that one. This one probably has quite a bit of poly. There's two reasons that people use poly. One is to make things cheaper, and then sometimes it's just because it's the only way you can get certain effects you're wanting to on it. And so, yeah, this one is going to be 2/3 acrylic. Yeah, so this one's going to be almost all, sort of man-made materials, if you will. But that's really the only way you're going to get that sort of shine and almost metallic.
Do you know what sizes we have? It is metallic. Yeah.
It's metallic, yeah. So 57 and 59 in that one.
57, 59. Yeah, we tried to get this for Halloween.
We tried to get this for
in
Halloween
all the
last
sizes,
year.
and
Something happened with the fabric, so it'll be
Yeah.
it'll be there this year as well. So we'll take a look at that one. And then
no, we only have those 2 sizes, Alan.
right. And then one that we've had a couple of times, we have this one in 59 and 60 right now, is the Funky Winter Shelby. So this was from last year. This is a great patchwork. We're able to just put our hands on a couple more of them, kind of randomly, if you will. But this would have been from the winter of 2024. We had these. They sold out pretty quick. We were able to get a few more in. And then we this kind of popped up when I was looking for the list of these, and they had 3 of them. So I was like, yeah. Let's grab those and bring them in. So great patchwork by Alfonso. This one's $94. You can see it's just got this kind of just kind of a mixed tweed there. It's got kind of the red and black herringbone, got a little plaid on the back, and then this kind of herringbone or houndstooth. Yeah, it's probably more of a houndstooth check tweed over here, but this one is a Funky Winter Shelby. I know we'd had a lot of people ask for these. We could bring them back, and we just happened to find a couple of them there. So there we go. That is all of the Alfonso ones. Again, we'd had that blue check one that was here over the weekend. It's the only one that actually made it in, and we've got some brimmed caps as well. Somebody wanted to see the claw again, but again, look at that, sort of sheen there.
What is it on the online store?
Do what?
What is the claw? It's on the online store, right?
Yep, it is the black and orange claw.
All of these should be under the collection.
It should be under the live collection, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, the QR code that's up there, or just going to FunkyBrims.com and looking for the link up at the top that says live.
So for people who are wondering if they're local, can they come in and find these hats? Can you explain that we are online first and then?
Yeah, so all of these caps are dropping tonight, and so just like the so those of you local, that's a great question. Those of you who are local, you want to buy online, and you can set it to pick up in store, and we'll have it ready for you when we open tomorrow morning. But we do make them live here on this, and so a lot of them will sell out. Especially a lot of our collaborations lately, a lot of the masterpieces, those kind of things will be. We'll sell out in a lot of sizes, whatever it is. And so if you want those and you're here local, just set it for pickup in store. Otherwise, the rest of them are there. And so those of you who missed the claw, again, we're going to try real hard to bring that fabric. I was hoping you guys would like it. We loved it when we saw it. We tried to do it for Halloween last year, fall last year, and the fabric came in too late. And so it was getting way too close to Christmas to bring in black and orange. And so we waited, and then we're able to just bring in a couple of them, but we're going to try real hard to bring those in, for this fall as well. So what sizes on the Funky Winter Shelby should be live out there. The Funky Winter Shelby, we had some 59 and 60 on there. So let's see here. And some of you have the questions that are very specific. You can just message me directly as well if we don't get to all the questions. So Dean says every day is Halloween. I think every day is St. Patrick's Day, and so that's is the claw a winter hat? It's not. It's I wouldn't say it's a winter hat. I mean, it's not one that you're probably going to want to throw on if it's 100 degrees outside or something like that. Trying to find what happened to it here. Did you take the claw over with you?
Is it? No, I didn't.
I'm not sure.
It's right in front of you.
Oh, there we go.
It's so dark in here to us.
Yeah, like this is almost unmanageable to do it. But so that claw will need a rerun for sure, absolutely. And that one, and again, that material, it's all with that kind of sheen. It's not going to be natural materials or whatever, but especially with the metallic in it and that sort of thing, that's going to be So there we go. Kyle is asking, any chance of getting more checkered Alfonsos? We have tried and we've tried again. We were able to get in. We probably had for the event. We were able to get those in, and we had probably 4 or 5 of them that came in. Not very many, but again, I look through those lists and see if there's anything interesting. And so we did that, and those sold out at the live. So yeah, we'll bring the claw back. We'll do everything we can to get the claw there. So any Easter or Spring Hails collabs coming up? Yes, there is. We'll make that simple. So yes, there's gonna be some more great collabs coming up. There'll be a new collab next week. And
then remember, obviously, the linens are great for Easter.
Yeah, linens are great for Easter. Absolutely. I mean, the linen wheel would make a great Easter cap to me. I think the purples and oranges even could as well. It's got some, kind of lighter colors in it. But both of these linen lines from today as well would make good sort of Easter hats as well. And then, we got a lot of them. And again, the cap of the week this week, the cool wind, you have that in the gray, which is right here. And then in black and in navy blue right here. You can see the difference in those. And all these are going to have some like plaid underneath. Cool wind cap of the week this week. That'll be, right at $40 or so shipped by the time you're done. We have the olive green, and then we also have the crisp beige. So all 5 of those, we restocked quite a few of them, and they are all out there as well. And so, yeah, let's see. All right, so it seems pretty unanimous that everybody likes the claw. So if we can get the claw back, we will absolutely do that. I did want to also show real quick. Again, we did this earlier. The herringbone plaid. This is a great sort of Easter spring cap to me as well. Again, herringbone sort of patterns there in a plaid, nice and thin. Lots of sort of just fun colors, if you will, there. And somebody was asking about the winter, the funky winter Shelby, which is this one right here. This one's a funky winter Shelby. So see, it's good look at all the colors there that you have. And so that one is out there as well. And so let's see. Yeah, cool winds. You're right. Cool winds. Thanks for that. The herringbone plaid. Yeah, we're going to be looking for probably some other some other kind of colorways in these herringbone plaids as well, because those are really nice. I think we can get some other colorways in there as well. Let's see. Any other questions? So planning to bring back the Plymouth check. Yeah, we are trying to bring back some of the ones from last summer as well that we did on our own line. We'll see. Again, it's a funny thing. Fabrics are, kind of once they're gone, they're gone. It's really hard to find the exact same fabric again. Like I said, I think I said this earlier. We made a first order of 6 or 7 fabrics this week of ones that we found that we saw, from one of the vendors that we met in Vegas that just sells a lot of fabrics, actually up in Missouri, not too far away from where some of you guys are at. And and if you guys find something, I know somebody's asking on the bamboo Shelby. We did restock some of the bamboo Shelby before last weekend. Other ones, if you're looking for particular size and color on any of the holograms, really, send us a message and let us know. We can try to order those in, and usually have those in. I placed an order on Tuesday, and it'll be here next Tuesday. So it's roughly a week or so from the time I order and that sort of thing. So yeah. Again, those of you who are just joining, we are FunkyBrims. Go to FunkyBrims.com and or the QR code here. Look at all the lives we're showing there, the T-shirt, the banner, that sort of thing. Jesse's asking, any update on the crazy fabrics you bought? Anything coming soon? Yes, it won't be too much longer. Both sort of the vintage, the vault ones that we did, that I showed some of those. We got some of those in the works.
I think he's talking about the fabrics that we bought from the lady in Tulsa.
Yeah, that's what the vault ones. Yeah. The ones that we showed before. So those will be coming too long. And then let's see, a green Tommy, got a lot of colors of Tommies coming. I think you'll see that there's going to be a purple Tommy before too long, which is going to be a lot of fun. And so I'm excited about that one. Somebody asked, what is this claw we're talking about? We had these. I don't know if we still have any or not at this point, but this is the black and orange claw, and this is the fabric that we're going to try to probably bring back for this fall or whatever. We'll see how much of this we can get our hands on. And
157 left.
157. That's it. And that's it. So 157 left in the black and orange claw if you jump on it. So Johnny Chuckle says, yeah, purple. You know, those of you who like the live wire as you know a nice sort of winter weight you know cap that was part of a collaboration. I think you're going to be pretty excited about one that's coming not too long from now. There'll be more of a sort of, we'll just say, the summer equivalent, another collaboration where we're going to have some, you know, have a couple of purple choices for you there. So that'll be that'll be a lot of fun. I got some great collaborations coming up. You know, Hales has been killing it, and we've had a lot of fun designing with them. And so there we go. Yeah, I'd like to see somebody said like to see the claw in different color options. We would too, but you know, these are not easy fabrics to make. You know, again, you look at this is like two metallics put together, that kind of sheen and all that kind of stuff. You know, somebody's bought a lot of this fabric to get this made. It's not something you're just going to be able to run a little bit of. But Mark asks, what's your plans for the 250th celebration hat for USA birthday? So if you remember for what we did for St. Patrick's Day, we had a couple of custom, and we did a custom flat cap that was a patchwork. And so I think we kind of explained at that time, it took us finding about 13 different fabrics that we think work together and all of that sort of stuff. And so I think you can expect that. Some of the ones we bought from this fabric supplier this week is, you know, were red, white, and blues to go in that. And then, you know, actually one of the ones that we designed, you know, one of the nice things with them is we were able to do some custom ones. So I kind of came up with a new, unique pattern that I hadn't been able to find anywhere that they're making for us. And that'll be a part of that patchwork as well. And then, you know, I think you can probably expect that there'll be some Hales fabrics in those as well, you know, red, white, and blue. So yeah, we're going to definitely have some killer caps for the 4th of July, and we'll obviously be dropping those well before we get to the 4th of July, so you have them in plenty of time. So let's see, other questions. Let's see.
How do you, Aaron had asked earlier, how do you tighten a loose button on the top?
Just going to message me. We can go back and forth on that. I have to see what the issue is with that. And you know, message me, send me some pictures or whatever, and we'll figure out what to do with that as well. Mark said Zoltar. If you visit here in person, Functified has a Zoltar machine, and apparently Zoltar told Mark that doesn't have to justify his choices. Don't let backseat drivers get in your way, which means keep buying caps from FunkyBrims. Yeah, we should have programmed him to say that. You know, go across the street and buy a cap or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, no, we're looking forward. This obviously is a big July 4th this year, and so there's going to be plenty of plenty of choices on that for sure. So don't keep watching. But obviously, if you haven't joined already, the Brims Underground on Facebook is a group where we usually share stuff first, and then obviously on this live and that sort of stuff. So let's see. I'm trying to read the messages there. So, let us know if you have any other questions or whatever. Again, keep the comments coming. We will do a drawing here in just a little bit for that. And so,
can I share some of the upstairs from the shop?
Yeah.
I'll answer it. Hold on. Let us talk about this. And let's talk about the meetup. So a couple of things. Sorry, I've been messing with the lights and all the stuff over there. Look at us.
Right. Yeah, it's not optimal.
No, we'll actually probably do it in the try-on room next time. I think that'll be better. It'll give us our own room.
Right.
So a couple of things. So Scott, I'm not going to share the upstairs, and the reason is this is it's a weird building, but it's not ours, and so we are actually renting this location. We own the other building. And so there's just a lot of things that haven't been quite discovered yet. And we're just going to hold off on that a little bit.
We would love to redo it. We have to buy the building first.
Yeah, we do have to buy the building. And then, hey, so we had an amazing turnout. We wanted to just thank you guys for coming to the meetup.
Thank you for those of you who came, those of you who were planning on coming and couldn't quite make it, and they're planning on it next year. Everybody.
So that was our first meetup, which coincided with our grand opening, which coincided with the city block party that we were also throwing. So we
Sarah threw
all three events in one day. And so it was a lot. It was a lot. We crashed hard after that. hard days, hard.
Right.
And so it's been a lot to recover from, but it was an amazing event. We probably had at least 50 of you, I think, show up that came in from all over the country just for the grand opening and the meetup. And then
appreciate that.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. And then we had 2,900 people, according to the city, that came out for the block party. So for us throwing that together in 3 weeks, and we had live music, we had 9 food trucks and 17 vendors. It was an actual amazing get together, an event that we were able to have. And
vendors
so
outside plus stores,
plus the stores. And so going forward, we're hoping to do that exact weekend for our meetup yearly. And so it'll be an annual event. Obviously we won't have a grand opening, so that would be amazing. And our city actually typically throws a different kind of Shamrock Festival. So they do that. We'll coincide with that event, but if not, we'll throw our own. So either way, we'll still have an event for the weekends going on. So it'll be really cool. It was just a lot. It was a lot to put together, but it worked out really, really well. And we appreciate all of you for coming down here and trying it out while our register was working some days and some days not. And then
we worked out a lot of kinks.
We worked out a whole lot of kinks with a lot of people, and then being able to, you'll see if you look at what Functified looked like when I first opened it to what it looks like today, it is night and day different. So you tend to change as we see how people shop and what in store, people who shop in store are not always looking for the same things that people are looking for online. So sometimes you'll end up with a much bigger selection of something in store than you do online. And it's just kind of it's a weird situation. My dad said the weather was perfect. The weather was amazing. If it would have rained or been cold, I literally would have been in the fetal position crying. That was a lot to put together. If nobody would have shown up, I would have died. So we'll have to, I guess, kind of plan an alternative in case weather is bad on those days. But anyway, it was just such an amazing turnout, and we're really
Appreciate
grateful.
Everybody. Yeah.
And we're grateful for all the support. I mean, it's just us, and it's, him designing hats, and it's a passion that we figured out he had and he didn't know he had. And so it's been a really great situation. So no, there's no hats in store that are not online right now.
No.
And
there normally won't be. We put some caps like the one Sarah's wearing now out for this event. For those of you who came from out of town, get a first shot at buying them or whatever. But normally there's not going to be anything here in store that's not online also, and not.
Well, it'll be online first.
It'll be online first, and
So we first are an online store, if that makes sense, for FunkyBrims. That is not the case for Functified. It's flipped. So, but for FunkyBrims, we're an online store first. We actually were just trying to find a warehouse, and we discovered that the store right across the street, that their lease had ran out, and it was the same amount as it would have been for us to rent a warehouse. So we decided, why not just get this, use the warehouse in the back, and create a store up front. So we are primarily, we ship worldwide every day. We are an online store. And so we just happen to have a storefront. So you guys are the first to see any drops, any coupon codes, all of that stuff only happens online. Now, if you came in store, we'll give you some discounts if you're telling us what the code is and you were watching it or whatever. We understand that. And you can use your points in store as well. But we're online first. So you won't see that reverse. We won't be hiding things from you in store or anything like that. You'll have access to it first. So it's kind of a cool, it's a cool thing, because it's like you kind of have this inside track that nobody else has. And actually it's been kind of interesting because we've been trying to explain that to people in store, because people in store aren't online. So you're kind of having this weird.
Tell them they needed to check it out.
Yeah,
conversation. Our new drops, the masterpieces and that kind of stuff. They want to make sure they get them and are able to, to set them to pick up in store, which is again great for those of you who are local. See several local people on here.
Yeah.
Buy them online at the same time everybody's doing the drop. Just instead
use
of
your
saying
coupon
shipping,
code, whatever. Yeah.
Instead of saying shipping, just say pick up in store, and it'll be ready for you the next morning here in person.
Yeah. Douglas said he saw a bald eagle flying outside the store. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Can you have the stuff if you buy from both stores and have it shipped together? Yes, you totally can.
Absolutely can.
The only thing is, and just put a note. I mean, just put a note in there. The same person who's shipping FunkyBrims is also shipping Funkified. So that can totally happen. The only difference is that the hats and flannel ship free. The other merchandise does not. So you will pay shipping. Obviously, if you're shipping heavier stuff or whatever, we do have to pay. We got to pay for shipping. Period.
Yep.
And then Kathy and her husband were awesome too. I'm so glad you guys got to meet Kathy and Brandon. Brandon's actually going to be working here a little bit on the weekends to help us out. So they're both really big hat people. So
I think
great.
He's up for like when we do like Oktoberfest or some. We're going to do probably more festivals going forward around here in the region and local area. And he wants to work some of those too. So that'll be fun.
Alan can't find the linen line. Is it? Let me go.
It should be on the live. And linen line is all one word if you're searching online. And so you might try that. But
I just had that problem. I'll look and find out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dad. Said our store is beautiful. Anyway, thank you guys. I just wanted to explain that real quick. That's it. I'll go look for the linen line.
All right. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. If you're sending something you want to see again, anything like that, feel free to do it. Otherwise, we'll be getting ready pretty soon to pick the winner of the free cap of the choice. And let's see. Let's see. Any other questions there? Which brand for the Funky Music Cap? That is City Sport. So I think you're probably talking about one of the new drops tonight, which was the we had the graffiti pop and we had the playback summer. So the musical one was this playback summer, and that is City Sport. Again, super thin lining there with them, made in Belgium. Just a great summer cap, cotton cap, thin lining there. And so, a lot of fun of it. Again, next week on Thursday, we'll be doing the same thing. And there's going to be there'll be new collaboration caps to look at next week, new hologram to look at next week as well. And so, So,
are you going to draw winners?
Yep. I need you to do your magic and pick a winner there. And let's go. Let's pick
what cap was I wearing?
Sarah was also wearing the playback summer, so she had one. She loves that cap, so she commandeered one for herself on there. And yes, all prices on our site include shipping on the FunkyBrims side. So appreciate again everybody who can make it. Appreciate everybody who jumped on this live tonight, and we'll be doing it again next Thursday. Email us, message us if you have any questions or anything. And we will get ready to pick a winner here.
And what does the winner win?
Winner is cap of your choice. And so Patrick Paradine. Patrick Paradine. So congratulations. Sorry if I mispronounced your. There you go. Let's go. You just typed let's go. So Paradine. So Patrick Paradine is the winner. Free cap of your choice. So message me, message FunkyBrims, and we'll figure that out. Let's see. Somebody's asking, how does that affect? Neil's asking, how does that affect the wool? I'm not sure what we're talking about there exactly. But message me directly if you have any specific questions like that or anything like that. So again, congratulations, Patrick. One more time, I'll say thanks for everybody. The grand opening was a special day. We're going to do our best to knock it out of the park for the meetup next year. But you're always going to remember the very first year, the grand opening, everything that went there. And so, really appreciate everyone that can make it. I know a lot of you, several of you who are planning on coming, and weather things happened or, life things happened, whatever it was. And we appreciate that as well, and hope to see you next year. And I guess that'll be it for tonight. So congratulations, Patrick. Message me. Let me know if you have any questions, and we will see you again next week.
See you later, alligators.
Have a good week.
Just stand there awkwardly.